This confirmation process has become a national disgrace.
Just as the ashes were beginning to settle after vicious confirmation hearings for now Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh, get ready for equally vicious hearings for another controversial Supreme Court nominee that will captivate the country for weeks. At least that is what one prominent United States senator believes is going to happen. Delaware Senator Chris Coons is on the Senate Judiciary Committee, and he played a key role in the Brett Kavanaugh hearings. I ran into him at a hallway in a television station, and I commented to him that he was one of the few adults during these hearings. After thanking me, he said something that I found stunning. He said, "We're going to have another one soon." I assumed he meant Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who recently had lung surgery and is 85 years old. RBG, as she is called, was nominated by President Clinton in 1993 and is an outspoken opponent of Donald Trump. Those who know her say she's going to hang in there, weekend at Bernie style if she has to, just so Donald Trump doesn't get the opportunity to replace her. But if not her, then who? Senator Coons claims the Republicans are pressuring Justice Clarence Thomas to retire before the 2020 presidential election. Now, Clarence Thomas is only 70 years old. However, he is the longest-serving justice on the current court. As Coons put it, nothing would get the Republican base stirred up more before the 2020 presidential election than a fight over another conservative for the Supreme Court. When I said to the senator that hopefully these hearings won't be as nasty as the Kavanaugh hearings, he laughed and said, "Oh, it'll be nasty." The predominant theory is that President Trump would nominate Amy Coney Barrett, who is currently a judge on the 7th District Court of Appeals. During the last nomination process, he allegedly told Judge Barrett she would be next. And Judge Barrett already went through a tough nomination process for the 7th District, with Democrats attacking her, accusing her of being too Catholic. Illinois Senator Dick Durbin even called her an Orthodox Catholic. I didn't even know there was such a thing, and I'm Catholic. And at that same hearing, Democratic California Senator Dianne Feinstein famously said this to the then Notre Dame law professor:
"The dogma lives loudly within you. And that's of concern."
It's never appropriate for a judge to impose that judge's personal convictions, whether they derive from faith or anywhere else.
The implication there is that Amy Coney Barrett, as a judge, would be guided by her religion and not by U.S. law, something the nominee strongly denied. Look, by now you're probably wondering, why am I spending so much time on a hallway conversation with a U.S. senator that was at best a rumor? Well, first, he never said it was off the record. And recently, the New Yorker confirmed the story that Justice Thomas is being pressured to resign and that he confided with friends that he doesn't like the job very much. And then suddenly, a rumor seems like more of a reality, and that's why I'm doing it now. Now, I would think that President Trump would feel some pressure to replace the court's only African-American justice with another African-American, and there are certainly some well-qualified African-American conservative judges on the circuit courts. And think about this. With Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and now possibly another new young conservative judge, President Donald Trump will make an imprint on this court that will last for decades. I'm Larry Mendte. We'll talk again soon.